nigga. I fucked your bitch. I fucked your bitch, nigga. I fucked your bitch. She sucked my dick, nigga. She sucked my dick. She sucked my dick, nigga. She sucked my dick.
Alright, now, it's been a little while since I made a Bleach video. And I am still a Bleach fan. I know it's been ambiguous. It's been up in the air since I haven't made a video about Bleach in a long time. Partially due to that hiatus I took on Hiatus Island with Togashi and his bitch. However, in this video I will give my views on the arc currently. The 1,000-Year War Blood arc, whatever the fuck it's called. Now, recently, a few things have been going down. Namely, the return of Grimmjow. Yuha finally absorbed the Soul King. A bunch of shit. The Quincy's had defected to the Shinigami side because Yuha left him for dead. And can I just say, thank God Bosby is still around. Because I've always wanted to see what he could do. And he's been a little bit of a favorite of mine out of all the Quincy characters that have been introduced for various reasons. However, I thought he got beasted by the fucking, Oswallen or whatever the fuck it's called. But it's good to see that my boy, Bosby, is still walking on this earth. Along with his bitch that eats a lot, and the trap. Now, let's see what else has been going on. I think that's, I covered what I wanted to initially, but I need to give my thoughts on the arc as a whole. Now, I know people don't like the second half of the invasion arc, talking about the first half of the invasion arc is better or whatever. I'm not saying that shit, but it did give a different vibe. However, I disagree with that entirely. I think Kupo's spending a lot of his time building up with this arc because it's the last fucking arc. A lot of people have been complaining about the pacing. But if we really think about it, comparatively, outside of the Fullbring arc, because that got finished quickly, compared to the other arcs he's done, this is probably the fastest he's been moving. Now, I know people have been bitching about pacing, but pacing has never really been a strong point of Kubo's, yet he's doing a decent job with it recently. But he's spending all of his time building up for it because I believe this will be the final battle. We got a little taste before Ichigo got knocked off of the Soul King battles or whatever the fuck, but I do believe that was because he wanted to give everybody time to come up there. And now we got the Shinigami from Soul Society coming up, as well as Ichigo and crew and all the boys. Now, I've been reading some comments on the site now and everything, and a few YouTubers, not going to name any names, have been talking about how Grimmjow has been going to be useless this arc. Grimmjow ain't going to do shit. He's going to be exposed. You know, that's a famous fucking word in the shonen community these days. I don't know who started it, but exposed. Now, obviously, Grimmjow is not going to beat Yuha Bak, but that's not really insulting his feat, the feat that he will achieve. Because we all know he's going to have to do something. He's going to have a Segunda Etapa or some shit like that. No doubt about it. But these One Piece or Naruto fans who pretend to be Bleach fans and come in here talking about, man, you know, Grimmjow's just so corny, you know, talking about, if there's no world left, Kurosaki, who am I going to kill? But, I mean, let's say if Smoker from One Piece said some shit like that, if Smoker said, you know, Monkey D. Luffy, I still gotta take your ass in, but first we gotta deal with this shit, nobody would be complaining. And once again, some things never change. The bias in the shonen community is still large. Ichigo can't take out 8 Quincy's at once. I'm exposed! He can't fight! But Monkey D. Luffy loses to Don Flamingo even after a new power-up. Woo, 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 woo! Don Flamingo! Woo, 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 woo! Don Flamingo's a fucking beast. Oh, Sabo's here. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. It's time. Nobody even says anything bad about Luffy. So, I'm done with the naysayers of Bleach. Obviously, they're biased as fuck. I mean, look what they're maining. One Piece and Naruto gay den. And I'm calling it gay den because Naruto is a gay den. I know. Elementary school tier joke, but I'm rolling with it anyways. So, Yuha's new form, let's talk about that. Looks creepy as fuck. I know people all got their fucking, negative thoughts about it. They're all complaining about his new look. What is this? Oh, no, this just looks retarded. I think it looks ominous as fuck. I mean, the guy already had like 3 eyes in each pupil, but now he has eyes all over his face and he looks fucking high as hell. And I just love how all of his henchmen are just like, what the fuck is this shit? And Hashball, the first son, is the only calm motherfucker about it. I still have high hopes for this arc because this arc has been delivering. I mean, we've had all the fucking underdog characters get more screen time. Like, there's been less focus on the captains. Heck, some of them are even dead. Now, whether they will get revived later on, I am not sure. Not sure at all. Possibly, but I don't know. Like, Hitsugaya and Matsumoto, all those people are still fucking zombies. But now the zombie bitch is still back into play. I'm assuming that she will be the person who will, you know, help the Zero Squad get back up on their feet, even though they'll be technically zombies. Now, I'm not a fan of too many zombies, because too many zombies, we got fucking, ugh. You know, Naruto did that shit. But this is a manga about the undead, so zombies aren't too, like, you know, out of place, I suppose. But I'm not saying Kubo's doing a bad job with it yet, but I'm just a little bit antsy about it because we saw what happened when too many zombies got involved. Now, it will give everybody a chance to see the Zero Squad and all that shit. Now, I'm wondering how Kubo will give everybody a fight because it seems to be an outnumbered. There seems to be way more heroes than villains, although the villains do seem to be very overpowered. And Yuha's making some new fucking kingdom right now, some new hype shit right now. Not sure exactly what's going to happen with that, but I'm pretty interested to see what's going down with this arc. And a lot of the reviewers, of course, are just like a little bit on edge, you know, oh, well, I'm not too sure about this new transformation. Oh, well, I like the arc better off when it started. You know, Bleach can never get any fucking thing right? You know, everything sucks in Bleach. Oh, you know, this new fight here is just not hype. Oh, there's not enough character development and talking. You know, it's funny, people always say Bleach is nothing but action, but I can't think, I think these all of these chapters have been nothing but character introductions and a bunch of new shit going down. Like, if we really think about it, the last concrete fight we had was Ichibei versus Yuha, and I think that was at the end of 2014? Wasn't it? I'm not too sure. It's been a long time since I even talked about Bleach, but Ichibei versus Yuha, I didn't discuss that whole fight, but that fight was great. I loved it. I thought it was awesome. Probably one of the best fights I've seen in the series so far. And it was also unexpectedly long. Because, you know, these fights in this arc haven't been too long, but that fight was about 5 to 6 chapters maybe. And I think the runner-up to that might have been the Grammy versus Kenpachi fight. Now, I'm really interested to see what they're going to do with Kenpachi again now that he's back on his feet. Everybody's back on their feet, ready for round 2. I'm pretty hyped. They seem pretty hyped. The naysayers aren't hyped, but they're never hyped for anything because they're too busy jerking off to Oda or Kishimoto. Now, there still is a chance this arc could fall flat on its face, as minimal as it is. But I'm not even going to worry about addressing that shit because, quite frankly, we all know what's going to go down. Kubo always delivers at the end. No matter what the naysayers say, he always delivers in some shape or form. And so far, the build-up has me feeling good about the final conclusion because I don't think any conflict in Bleach has received this much consistent build-up. Build-up. There's not really been any fights. Just build-up. The Fullbringers are back. Grimmjow's back. Everybody's getting their forces ready to take on the fucking evil Jesus. I'm pretty hyped for this shit. I gotta say, I don't really give a fuck about what the naysayers gotta say, but I'm still gonna address those fucks because it's always fun to expose those people. But I just wanted to give my thoughts on this arc because it's been a long time since I even talked about Bleach. So I'm glad Grimmjow's back, and I'm glad he still has that killer instinct. He's not like the bottom bitch, you know, like Vegeta. Oh, Kakarot, I see now that we are truly equals. No, he's still like, you know, I'll help your ass, but I still want to fight your ass or kill your ass or whatever the fuck he wants to do. Which is still good. And it's so good to see a character come back after a long absence like his. You know, he's been gone for so fucking long. The motherfucker got hit by Noitura's blade, and that was literally the last time we saw him. Now, there was this misinformation about him being dead or some bullshit like that, but obviously we all knew he would come back. So with that in mind, I gotta say, I'm looking forward to seeing Yuha do some more shit. His final form is ready. You know, I'm just wondering though, that's the interesting part is to see how they're going to take this motherfucker down because he was already strong enough to cock slap Ichibei when he was like, before he got his transformation. Just when we figured out what his ability was, he was already strong enough to fucking kill that guy. So now he's going to absorb the Soul King. And Oh, he already did. Now he's absorbed the Soul King, and I have no idea what the fuck they're gonna do. But that's what makes Bleach interesting. The villains are always on top. They're not like, when they appear, they're not already ready to get beasted. You know what I mean? When you see a new villain appear, and they're just like, oh, this guy's already done. That doesn't look impressive at all. This guy's got all the cards played. He's done everything right. He's got all the raw power. He makes Aizen look like a bitch. Yeah, I said it. Now, everybody's kind of upset about Aizen getting beasted by Quincy, but the guy was strapped to a chair. He's been strapped to a chair. He's not doing shit. But I like that because Kubo already said the guy will not have the same role that he had in the last arc. He's not the main villain anymore. Aizen fanboys, I know it's hard to get past that, but he is not the main villain anymore. Yuha Bak is. You're gonna have to deal with it. And I'm gonna bet my money that Yuha will kill Aizen. Not that I want it to happen, but I kind of do because I'm really getting tired of Aizen fanboys. I think he can do anything. It's like, he's Batman with superpowers already, so the fanboys are already hyping him up like he can do anything, like he's gonna take over, he's gonna be the new main villain of this arc because Yuha Bak sucks and is uninteresting. I think Yuha Bak is more interesting because we also know more about his background. He's the son of the Soul King. That automatically makes him like evil Jesus, which already adds some more depth to his character. We don't know everything about him, but the fact that he's Zangetsu already makes him pretty interesting, and all this other shit that's going down with him. We still don't even know his background yet. I'm already really interested to know what the fuck's gone down in this guy's past to make him this fucking crazy. Now, there's something else I wanted to address. I got the Aizen fanboys. Let's see. I guess that's it. So, I'm going to start reviewing shit next week. Just wanted to give my thoughts on this arc because it's been kick-ass so far. So, I guess we'll see. This will see how it goes down. Looking forward to seeing more fanboys tear up because Aizen's not going to be the #1 star of this arc. I look forward to seeing everybody trying to damage control Bleach actually being enjoyable because every other shonen right now is garbage. I guess that's about it. Thank you for your time.